Welcome back to Mountains Man's Garage. So, I have had several comments asking about no starts or hard starts, or even just how to adjust the chain. So, we're going to go through a few technical things, help you out with that, show you a few situations that you can get yourself out of with just the factory supply tools or a couple extra that I have set on the side. So, first off, to get down to the spark plug, snap the clip off. Take this cover off. Okay. Then we get the air cleaner. That's just a thumb screw. Real simple, easy. And I haven't done this 100 times. This is the first time I'm taking this off here. Okay. There's our air filter. Take a look at that. Oh yeah. I've been using the saw. So it's probably about time to clean it anyway. And clean it. Just tap off the big stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll go over and take the air compressor and blow it out. And we can take the spark plug out here. Okay. Simple, easy. Comes right off. And grab our little tool bag that was supplied. Okay. Again, they supply you the tool. You don't have to go rummaging through the garage looking for nothing. Quick jerk and loose. Okay, there we go. And you look at that plug. That's running a 20-to-1 mix, 25-to-1, somewhere in there. And that is perfect. Exactly what you want to see your spark plug looking like. Now, if you pull it out and you discover it's wet, okay, you fouled it out and you got a little bit of water in the gas, no problem. Don't panic. First things first, get yourself a little wire brush, clean it. Okay.
Not much force.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Just a little cleaning. Okay. You're looking at it, you're just knocking the carbon off. You look at it and go, oh, it's wet. Okay. Get yourself a pair of pliers. Gently, adjust them correctly. Gently hold on to the top, not on the ceramic. Hold on to the electrode. You hold on to the ceramic, there's a good chance you're going to break it. Grab onto the electrode. And take your lighter. Yeah, it's lit. And you just dry it off. That's all you got to do. Now, if you got a lot of gas on there, it's going to flame up on you. So you may want to wear gloves. Okay. So, we got our plug dry now. What do we do? Okay. Make sure your ignition is off. Off position. On, off. You can take, put the saw upside down, get on the right side of the blade. The saw is off. There will be no spark. You just pull the cord a couple times. And you hear it. Just clear the cylinder out. That's all you're doing. There we go. About 4 times. That's all you need. And you just take your clean, dry plug, put it back in. And you don't have to reef on these. Just right there. Just snug. That's all it needs to be. Just snug. I haven't seen too many guys strip them out. Okay. And I'll clean this later. It's just, for right now, you just put your air cleaner back together. And again, just snug. You're not trying to tighten it down so it can, hold the moon. Put the cover back in. Do one spot. There we go. Snap it on. On. Okay. And I'll do a separate video on my other saw. For this saw, pull the choke out. It will automatically hold the throttle for you. You don't have to worry about that. Then what I like to do, everyone's got their own technique. I like to hold it in my left hand, grab it firmly with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. You heard that little rev up? Stop. Push it into about half choke. Pull again. Now notice, you let it run at half choke for a second, and then as soon as you hit the throttle, the choke turns off automatically. Really nice, simple, easy setup. That's all it takes. If it doesn't fire up, then you can recheck your plug. I'd suggest rechecking your gasoline. Maybe you got some water in the gas. Or, flip your on off a couple times. Sometimes they don't catch just right. Now when it's hot, you don't need the choke to start it. When the saw has warmed up, you've been using it for 5, 10, 20, whatever. You don't need the choke. Leave it off. Now sometimes when you let it sit for, say, 45 minutes, you got your wood cut up, you're loading your truck, saw sat for about 45 minutes, you go to pull the cord, and I got the ignition off right now. No start. Then, pull your choke out. It'll take probably one pull, it'll pop, put the choke back in halfway, pull the cord. Should fire right up and run perfect. Again, as soon as you hit the throttle, it's gonna pop. It's simple, easy, but some people can get confused on it. Now, the other thing I wanted to address, chain adjustment. As you can see my chain, I've been using it. Well, it stretched on me. This is the original chain that came with the saw. I have not adjusted it since I put the saw together. You can watch that video. And so I've cut between 3/4 to 1 cord of wood with this chain so far. And it stretches. That's what it does. It's a chain. It's meant to stretch. So, you just take, back your side bolts, or your bar bolts off just a little bit. Take the screw here, go clockwise, a couple turns. I had this one backed off because it was playing with me. Or, while you're using it, it will back itself off. But if your nuts are tight, that ain't gonna matter. Okay. And I can feel it coming up on it now. There we go. See, it's already getting tighter. About there. Almost. Okay. It's a little snug. I'll back it off a little bit right there. Okay.
So to clarify, that right here
This is your
moves
adjuster.
your bar?
Yes. That's your adjuster, pulls the bar up. So, then you just lock down your saw or your bar. And I like to make sure these get good and snug. You don't have to kill yourself. You do have to be able to take them off again. There we go, good and snug. And how I like to set mine is right there. You just about pull it all the way out of the guide, and it snaps right back. That is the way that I like to run my chains. And I've seen some guys that will grab it with a hand and spin it around, make sure it spins. I don't do that. I like my knuckles. Yeah, that might be a little tight, but as it warms up, the chain will stretch. So when it gets good and hot, that chain will be exactly where you want it to be. So yeah, your gas, your oil, that's pretty much, if you can't figure it out there, ask a buddy, send me a comment, let me know, hey, I'm doing such and such, and I'm having this issue. Send me a comment. I'll see if I can help you out. Thanks for watching Mountain Man's Garage.